All right, Shalom, brothers. First of all, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Haracha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, peace and blessings to all you brothers out there that's pushing the word. All right, my name is Brother Yahweh Shai Zion. Just got some quick breaking news real quick. All right, it says the COVID-19 Pfizer biotech vaccine judged safe for use in UK from next week. Okay, so this is from BBC News. So it says the UK has become the first country in the world to approve the Pfizer biotech coronavirus vaccine. Now, remember this, brothers, that America is just an extension of the empire of Great Britain, you know. So just bear in mind, you know, it's no surprise why they're, to me, you know, and probably the brothers as well, I'm assuming, that they are the first ones to approve it. You see, because yeah, America is Babylon the Great, but remember where it came from. You know, it stemmed out of Great Britain. You know, because they wanted independence. You know, from King George. All right, that's why you got to do your history to find out what's going on. So those people actually are British people who were here, who set up these colonies over here. These American colonies. They're not Americans. They're Britons. They're from Great Britain. You know, and they were trying to get people to, you know, fight for the army. If you watch that movie, The Patriot, you know, they were trying to round up so-called Americans and have them fight for the crown, you know, instead, you know, meaning stay on the red side of things, if you feel what I'm saying. All right. So it says here, it says Britain's medicine, Salakia says coronavirus vaccine are paving the way for mass vaccination. Okay, so people are going to be in a rush to take this. Now, remember, this is just an experiment. All right, that's all this is. It's a psyop, you know, to try to show you people, you know, what is capable, really to prove to them what they're capable of doing. You know, now we know that Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. All right, if not wherein, who is he? And, you know, you got the so-called Queen of England, which is absolute madness. It's supposed to be a monarchy, one ruler, but you can't have that through a queen. A queen's not eligible ruler. You know, and that there's just no queens in the scriptures. You know, legit from Israel. It don't work that way, you know. A man is the head of the household. That's it. The man is the head. But this is a mass evil coming out of that place because they have the queen. Remember that. You know, the queen approved it, you know, because she's the one that has to approve it. So there you have it, man. You know, this is all from a woman. The woman approved it first. You see? All right. So it says Britain's medicine regulator, the MHRA, says the jab, which offers up to 95% protection against COVID-19 illness, is safe to be rolled out. Now, there's also another reason why that healthcare is free in the UK. Now, you may look at that as, oh, that's so nice. You know, we got free healthcare. Yeah, okay. Well, they just make it just that much easier to go up in there and take it. Here, you want to take this? Here, it's free. You know, you don't even got to pay anything. Or we'll deliver it to your house, man. How about that? You see, we'll come to your house, yo. So it says the first doses are on their way, are already on their way right now to the UK with 800,000 due in the coming days, Pfizer said. All right, Health Secretary Matt Hancock said the NHS will contact people about jabs. That's what they call it. It says elderly people in care homes and care home staff have been placed top of the priority list, followed by the over 80s and healthcare and care staff. Now, this is going to cause a lot of people to get the illness because when you actually take a vaccine, you actually take part of the illness, you know, the dead cells of the illness, along with other things that we have no idea that goes in there because they ain't going to tell nobody and break it down to you what you're taking, which is another bug out violation. Is deception. Because you got to tell me what's going in, you know, what's going in my body and why, and for what reason, for what cause. If I'm already healthy, why do I have to do this? See? Why do you say that I have to do this? And that this is the problem. You know, you're not under freedom. You think you got freedom. There is no freedom. And they proven that no matter how much money you got, no matter what's going on, you still under the rule of this devil. Or, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now, remember, it's given unto him, and the devil, seeks whom he may devour like a roaring lion. So he's going back and forth seeking whom he can give this to quickly and easily without resistance. And that's going to be these older folks, man. And they pay a lot of money for healthcare for older people. So it could be a monetary agenda behind it. We don't know. It could be all about money at the end of the day. And they got plenty of it. They could just digitally roll out more and say they got more. So it really don't matter, Materials and stuff like that. It's all digital money anyways. They could just go into the banks and just change it, whatever, how many thousand to 100 million overnight. And make purchases, man. That's why this devil did that. Now we got digital money. You could transfer money to people without even having to go to the bank no more. You just cash app them. You could just PayPal them. Just trade in debt notes. And really, it's a debt note. You're supposed to have physical currency, man. It's supposed to be backed by physical gold, man. And there is none of that. Federal Reserve, all of that stuff. This is all madness. So it says here, but because hospitals already have the facilities to store, the facilities to store the vaccine at 70 degrees Celsius, minus 70 degrees Celsius as required, the first vaccinations are likely to take place there for care home staff, NHS staff, and patients. So none of the vaccine is wasted. Yeah, so it could not be effective. So you got to make sure that it maintains the exact temperature. And I believe Moderna was working on one that's not temperature sensitive, if I'm not mistaken. So this is just all crazy, because vaccines really typically take about 10 years to fully be considered safe. And now they're rolling it out within 10 months. And nobody has a problem with this, man. Not good, man. All right. So it says the UK has already ordered 40 million doses of the jab, enough to vaccinate 20 million people. Yeah, because you need two shots. All right, it says the doses will be rolled out as quickly as they can be made by Pfizer in Belgium. Mr. Hancock said, with the first load next week, and then several millions throughout December. Now, a lot of guinea pigs are going to take this stuff, man, and dummies. They're going to do it, And those same people taking that V, they're going to end up also taking the mark of the beast, the microchip, RFID chip implant when it comes. Because it's going to be irresistible. Without it, I can't, I just can't be a part of society. I can't, buy stuff at the store. I can't transact business. I can't gamble online or whatever the hell you want to do. You can't do none of that no more unless you do it through your chip. You got to put in your chip number. So it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time, brothers. All right, so hey, Shalom, do not take that RFID microchip when it comes out. This vaccine, we got to pray for the brothers that's out there in the UK because it might be mandated and mandatory. And then soon it's going to come here as well to the United States immediately because, monkey see, monkey do. So if they're doing it, you already know that America, which is an extension of UK, it is an extension of the UK. They've always been allies. They've never been against each other. All right. Except they were divided, for a while during the Revolutionary War and, so-called fought for their independence, which is the same people fighting for independence from their monarchy. Really, that's all it is. It's the same people, man. It's the same Edomites from over here now. All right. So that's a fact, man. All right, my brothers, hey, time to pray up, pray up heavy. Exercise. Make sure you're doing a lot of exercise because you're going to have to be out in the woods, man. Possibly you're going to have to be being able to go miles and miles, man, and still have your wits about you and have your strength about you. You may not have a lot of food either, so you got to practice, going on fasts. And get your mind right, man. Be ready to give up your life for the gospel, man, for real. This ain't a game, and ain't never have been a game. Shalom. Yabasham Yahabashah Basham Kakadash Bakata.